Good evening. Here at Crossroad Games tonight. My name is Matthew. I'm Spectre, and this is my opponent, Andrew. And we're here tonight playing a 1,500-point battle between the Ultramarines and the Sisters of Battle. We have rolled off for deployment. We have capture and control, so one objective in each deployment zone, and spearhead deployment, so table quarters. This evening we'll be basically doing a grudge match. Our armies are 1-1 against each other, so tonight we're breaking the tie to see who comes out on top. Andrew?
Yeah, pretty much a grudge match. We're running on the snow planet, and then we have, I'm running a different list than normal. I'm going with all foot Marines. A couple pods, though. So, we'll see how it works out. Getting ready for the next turn. So this is my foot list. I'm running, standard Space Marines, Ultramarines. Second company, that's the fluff of it. I basically have, we'll start over here. I got my Submarines joined with the Chaplain on a jump pack. And then I have my command squad, which is going to be inside a pod. And then I have a Predator, which has its WYSIWYG glass cannon with bolters on the side, kind of different. And then I have attack squad, my plasma squad, which is plasma cannon, plasma gun. And then I have my melta squad behind it, multi-melta, melta gun. They're in a pod. And then I have Devastators, which is the 4 missiles, standard shoot you up list.
Good evening. My 1,500-point list, Sisters of Battle. This evening we've got a fairly, what's falling into the standard list for most Sisters of Battle. A HQ choice here. I have Uriah Jacobus, special character, with 3 Crusaders and 6 Death Cult Assassins mounted in our dedicated Rhino transport. My 2 troop choices for this evening are 2 identical Sisters of Battle squads, 10-man squads with Heavy Bolter and Meltagun, both mounted in Rhinos. Going to fast attack, we have 2 identical Dominion squads. They have 2 Flamers in each squad, and the Sergeant has a Storm Bolter mounted in a Immolator with a twin-linked multi-melta on it. And into heavy support, I have a heavy weapon squad called the Retributors. 4 heavy flamers with a plasma pistol power weapon mounted in a twin-linked multi-melta Immolator, and 2 Exorcist tanks. And hopefully this list will counter the foot soldiers of the Ultramarines, and we'll have a devastating win this evening. All right, here we are at the beginning of the game. Andrew and I, again, this is kind of a grudge match. We're 1-1 against each other. So tonight we're putting in kind of a scenario. The Space Marines Ultramarine Company, second company, is going against the Sisters of Battle in a skirmish war game type scenario in preparation for an upcoming mission to another planet. So tonight we're going to be playing the concept of a war game because we have 2 Imperium forces fighting against each other. We've gone with the spearhead deployment. The Sisters have lined up in armored column fashion and are deployed in the terrain around the objective on their side. We are moving across the table towards the Ultramarines who are dug in on their objective as well. The Sisters will be going first, Ultramarines second. Sisters of Battle, first round movement. The armored column has moved ahead. The scouts have raced up ahead of the front line. The follow-up transports behind. The Exorcists have hung back looking for lines of fire. And, of course, the troops are hunkered down in the terrain waiting to hold that terrain piece against any possible incursion. All right, so round 1, shooting phase for Sisters of Battle. The Order of the Sacred Holocaust is starting its firing phase. We're going to start with this twin-linked multi-melta Immolator at a Predator, and it is not in. Not in Melta. Yep. So twin-linked Melta, it misses. This twin-linked multi-melta. That one should be. Yeah. It hits. And 8 plus 6 is 14. For explosion. Melta weapon, AP1. 4 inches.
I'm thinking it's probably going to catch everybody but this bat guy here. So 10 guys, because there's 11 with the chaplain. So 10 guys. So the Predator blew up, and it did some pretty good destruction. It ended up killing one of the Marines in the assault squad. It did tag this unit, but they managed to make their saves. But the Predators, you know, no more. Rest in peace.
All right. Next up, I have the Twin Link Multi-Melta from this unit. That actually cannot fire because it moved 12. So we'll pop smoke. And the Rhinos over here is going to pop smoke. These guys should remain mostly out of line of sight for everything. And the Exorcists don't really have any targets to shoot at. So that is all my shooting round one.
All right, so I did a bit of a gutsy move with my drop pod. We did a friendly call because it was so close that we couldn't really tell whether it was off or on, but that's where it landed. We were trying to cause some havoc in the back ranks of the sisters. But pretty much standard, I moved these guys up to support this unit. This unit's moving up to try and knock out a couple vehicles, whatever the Devastators don't take care of. And of course, these guys are sitting pretty because, you know, they're shooters. And they're holding the objective. So we'll see how this goes for the shooting phase. Alright, we're going to start our shooting. We'll probably do the most important piece first, which is we got a melta gun over there in the back in the command squad, and then I have a plasma gun as well. So we're going to try and shoot into the rear of that Exorcist. So I'm pretty sure I'm in melta range. We'll see if the melta does anything. That's where the points are right there. So let's see. Hits. And I got double dice. What's the back armor?
10.
Okay. So we got a pen.
Oh, almost the 6+ invulnerable. Fell over on 3. You get it.
So we'll see what the damage is. 5, wrecked. Couldn't have asked for anything better. I need that for cover against the other one. So I kind of lucked out there in more ways than one. Now we're going to do some shooting from my Devastators. We're going to shoot into this squad right here, or the Razorback, right? Razorback. So we have 4 missiles going into the front of the Razorback here. These are 2 hits. I probably should have signaled, but I didn't remember. And then I need 3s. So 1 penetrating. We got a cover save, right? Or normal save.
Normal save. And we did not make it, so
1 penetrating. 2, which is can't move or shoot. And then we're going to use these plasma cannon guys, and we're going to shoot the same target. Because my hope is to have these assault guys take care of that one. So we got a plasma cannon. We'll see if the plasma cannon overheats. Ow, I rolled that. So yeah, it's good. And I got to do my small blast. We're going to target it over the middle of it, right on there. Now let's see. It's a direct, so that goes off on the actual thing. I'm going to see if my plasma gun will actually do anything too. So I'm probably only in range to shoot the one. But I want to see if I'm actually in range. I'm in range. So I got 1 more shot with the plasma gun. That hits. Doesn't overheat. That's always good. So it's a strength 7, which means a high die is going to do something to it. 4 glances, 5, 6 pens. So I got 1 glance, and then we got to do one save here. Goes through. So 1 more glance. Let's see what happens. No shooting, so more or less the same. And I really think that is all my shooting for this turn. We're going to go into assaults. So we just got through the assault phase. Used both these units to try and take down that vehicle. It almost looked like it wasn't going to happen because of my rolls, but I ended up wrecking it, and that'll help me out, but I'm probably going to get shot up quite a bit next turn. I also did stun that, so maybe the fire's not going to be too bad, but we'll see.